happy belated greetings to all the mothers. I'm still making sure that the mothers are celebrated. It's a whole week for Mother's Day. How is that?
And a happy payday to you.
So you got to watch that New York team, family. You just got to watch the New York team. Here they come. Now they turning it out. Got TTP on every Saturday. Hey, Ainsley and Vincent, look, guys, why don't you share what time where your TTPs are taking place in New York?
2 p.m. on Saturdays. 2 p.m.
2 p.m. Every Saturday, right?
Yes, every Saturday for the month of May. And then we'll be, in the near future, we will be looking to put it to some other night. So we're going to be moving forward.
That's wonderful. Now, if you have friends in New York, there you go. There's a TTP taking place. Sabrina Wright, Ainsley Carter, Vincent Thomas from Long Island, New York, and Brooklyn, New York, holding TTPs every Saturday at 2 o'clock. Ainsley, what is the location?
Yeah. 1103 Clarkson Avenue, Brooklyn, New York. 11212.
Clarkson Avenue in Brooklyn, New York. So post it on Facebook. So go on Facebook to find out where that is. And get your guests there in New York so they can find out where to learn more about these powerful vitamin sprays that we have. From that,
That's right. That's right. And Dr. Denise, when we go at night, if you're feeling tired, we got some sprays for them, too.
Oh, we got some sprays, so I know you got some big boosts and some strong energy, right, Justin?
Amen.
Well, thank you, guys. I tell you, this is the passion is popping up throughout the globe in regards to vitamin spray. This is happening everywhere. Well, family, welcome. You've dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. This is your host, Pastor Denise Pastor, along with my business partner, One-Star Pastor Dale Whitener. The line is open. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from?
South Carolina.
Woo! Good morning.
Southern Cali.
Southern Cali is in the house.
Emeryville, California.
Welcome, sir. Good to have you.
Selma, South Carolina.
Good morning, Miss Selma. How are you, dear?
I am well today. Thank you.
Wonderful. Good to have you here this morning.
Yesterday.
Say it again, dear.
I was out team evangelizing yesterday.
Oh, my goodness. You're on a mission. Go ahead, girl. Well, welcome to the call, and thank you for the great work that you're doing. My goodness. Who else is with us this morning? Go right ahead.
Robert Smith, Washington, D.C.
Now, Robert, stop right here. Family, what is today? What is today, family? Today. And I'm telling you, it's as easy as 2. It is easy as the power of 2. Remember that.
Right.
You cannot separate payday from the power of 2 if you're getting your 2. And you know what? Don't stop at that 2. If you've gotten your 2, you don't stop there. You go get 2 more, and you go get 2 more. And you make sure when you're getting your 2, you're helping their 2, those 2 to get their 2. And every Wednesday is going to be what for you guys? Every Wednesday is going to be a what?
Payday.
I like who sung that. We got to put a little jingle to that. I like that. That's true.
That was Samantha Richardson right there singing that.
Go ahead, Samantha. Sing that song, girl. Go ahead, sing it, Samantha.
All right. Today is Wednesday. We don't have to. What is today? Is payday. It's payday.
Oh, go ahead.
All right.
Oh, I love it. Ooh, what's going to happen this Saturday, Samantha? What's going to happen this Saturday in Treasure Island?
Ooh, girl, we're going to rejoice.
And I heard, there's one of our members is coming in from Chicago, and I understand he does African aerobics. I said he's going to give us a stage aerobics on that stage this afternoon. So, family, I'm going to mute out in just a few seconds. So, it's Richard, go right ahead and introduce yourself, where you're calling in from. Welcome.
All callers are muted.
Thank you all so much for the passion, the excitement, to hear your voices and to hear your names being called out. There's a scripture that says your name will be known around the earth. And that's what's happening. Every time your name is mentioned on this call, people from around the world are hearing your name. They're hearing Paul Jackson and Ainsley Carter and Vincent and Miss Thelma and everyone that's on that's a part of Team Effort Network from around the globe. People are hearing you, and then to know that this coming Saturday, as we come together at Treasure Island in San Francisco, is going to be a day, an event to remember. We're going to hear even some more exciting things and how to come. We're going to come back even more on fire to take 10 Team Effort Network and really make sure that it's known throughout the earth. We're doing a good job, but I'm telling you, family, we got to step it up. We got to make sure everyone knows what we're offering here in 10, because it is truly changing people's lives and enhancing people's health around the globe. Every day, every minute, every second, we're getting testimonies in regards to our vitamin D, the D power, and in regards to the B boost, the B12, the Slim by 10, the Super 10, detoxifying and cleaning this body up. And now, oh my goodness, the cell energy just got people, as Melville said, jumping around like Spider-Man, hanging from the wheel, hanging from the building, just jumping and feeling good and finding this extra boost of energy and feeling better to do the things that we need to do. And keep in mindful that we can't claim that our sprays can heal or cure any type of sickness or disease that you have. But what we can do is have you call in every day and listen to the wonderful testimonies that are happening around the world as a result of taking our natural vitamin sprays. We're at the forefront of something that is changing society. We're at the forefront of a product that's going to be the number one product in every household. And your mission is just to take massive action and just to begin to share. That's all you need to do. Share your testimony, share your story, talk about this compensation plan that is enhancing people's financial freedom, and all the things that are happening. You just begin to share. Get it out there on social media, advertising, telephones, text messages, whatever you need to do, you get it out there. And this is our focus, to make sure every household in America and around the world have our vitamin sprays, and people are living healthy, doing better, getting the energy that they need to do the things that they want to do. Well, I'm going to stop right here and bring on my business partner, one-star, Pastor Dale Wafer. Sir, are you there?
I am here, and what we can claim is that this is the hottest health and wellness company launched in 2014. What we can claim is after 10 University, we are going to be coming to a city near you on the East Coast, from Detroit to South to North Carolina to Atlanta to Texas, Dallas, Texas. We are coming to a city near you, so we can make those claims right now. So who is that beautiful singer on the wall?
You know who that is. You know who that is. That is none other than Miss Samantha.
Well, you're right, guys. This is the day that we look forward to. It's not hump day for us, as most people say. Today is hump day in the workplace, but for us, today is payday. And I love that they made payday in the middle of the week. You know, so it's a great day to be alive. It's a great day to be with Team Effort Network. We're really excited about, all the things. I mean, we're hearing so many reports around new TTPs. People are scheduling TTPs. People are wanting to do TTPs. And that's where the excitement is when people take the initial step to open up their home or meet in a office space or wherever you want to meet, just to take the initial step to say, we're going to open up an area where people can come and hear about our product and our opportunity. When you take that step, that's the first step of changing your business. And so if you don't have one in your area, you become the leader. Rise up and create the space and invite people out to your TTP, because it's going to change not only your business, it's going to change you.
Yes, indeed it is. Well, Pastor Dale, we always have we have some of the best leaders, I think, in Team Effort Network, starting with Melanie McGill, of course. They're loving their passion, not only towards the company and the product, but towards the people, their heart, and to want to really just get all the hard work done and out of the way. They really do all the hard work for us. Wouldn't you agree? I think that the hard work is already done. We just have to be in position to share it. They really put in a lot of hard work and long hours to make sure we have a perfect product. I know maybe I can't say it's perfect, but to me it's perfect. And to be able to deliver to society and put us in a position where we can benefit from it, as well as our health, as well as our finances, and to be able to help others. And our number one product being changing people's lives, which is exactly what we're doing. We're changing people's lives one spray at a time. And
well, you're right. There's a lot of that goes in behind the scenes. Not only putting in a lot of time and effort, but putting in a lot of money. It's a lot of money that's required to get this kind of operation up and running. And the back of a lot of things that they don't say or they don't talk about. But anybody who's in business knows that there's got to be a lot of resources being spent to do certain things.
And Pastor, share how we're debt-free and privately held in the management and the proven management system that we have.
Well, and that's the thing is that when we first met Mel in 2011, one of the things that he emphasized, and I really took to heart, is he says, I'm going to encourage you guys, no matter how wealthy you become in this company, he says, stay out of debt. He says, be debt-free. He says our company is debt-free, has been debt-free at that time for 8 years. And he says we do everything, in cash. We pay off everything. We don't have any residual bills coming every month. And he says the goal of this business is to get freedom and to get your freedom. He says the best way to get your freedom is to have the financial freedom to do whatever you want, when you want to do it, and not have anything hanging over your head. And I took that to heart, and many of us took that to heart and understood that this is a company that has a principle, that they are not going to accumulate debt, And a lot of times, you have to appreciate that because it gives us the flexibility in our pricing. But also what it does as well is sometimes things, we can't blow up like we want to because, some companies, when they get in this business, they go get a $100 million loan, they get investors, they get all this kind of stuff. So they got $100 million to work with, and they just start putting it in place and building their company. But that's how a lot of them, 99% of them, go out of business because they carry so much debt. Mel and Amy was very wise to say, you know what, we're not going to get investors. We're not going to get partners. He says, we're going to carry this company and develop this company and grow this company, and we're going to do it debt-free. And that's what has given us the flexibility and the versatility to be able to do what we've done in 72 countries around the world with our sister brand, My Video Talk, and now to do it again with 10. So, not only should we look at that from a business standpoint as our company is debt-free, we need to look at it from a personal standpoint ourselves, do everything we can not to accumulate more and more debt, but to be debt-free. It gives you the freedom that you really want to have. So that's what our company has done, and it's given us the versatility that we need to be able to maneuver and change. And think about it. Every person that I talk to that's been in network marketing that has had product before, has health and wellness products, always say that our price on our product is perfect pricing. It's not overpriced. It's perfect pricing, but everybody can afford $59 a month for 4 tubes of spray. Okay, that is changing their lives. I know right now there's a company that's doing something similar in some of these areas with different sprays and stuff like that. Not to the level we are. They have sprays and 1,000 other things, but it's not unheard of for these sprays to run, for the distributor $50 each, and retail for $75. But Mel and Amy is not about trying to gouge people. They're saying, let's make a product that has a price point that people can justify spending, make sense to spend, but also give us a good retail price as well. And so our pricing is really, really bad. It gives people say, well, you know what? This is what I'm going to spend every month anyway on vitamins and supplements. I can see spending $49, $59 a month. And if you in our business package, $119 is not that far-fetched for somebody who's building a business to spend every month. So I think the pricing and all that we have is really, really good. But again, if we were not a debt-free company, we would not be having these prices.
Yeah. I think we need to understand the power of our company. Our company is more powerful, I think, than than many of us can realize. And Pastor, if you can touch on quickly the proven management system that we have in place, why we're so able to go in the country so easily because of the proven management system that we have in place.
Well, when you have a system that you've been using for a long time, you get better at it. It's just like they say, practice makes better. And that's what it does. Practice makes better. If you do anything, if you just go outside and swing a bat at a ball every day, just by virtue of you swinging that bat at the ball every day, you're going to learn some things. You're going to get better at hitting that ball. And so our company created a binary, dual-core double binary system 11 years ago, and that system has just gotten better and better and works better and better for the representatives. Now, when you look at that binary system that has been paying out millions of dollars around the world, the same system has paid out millions and millions of dollars all around the world is the same system that we have today. So, it's been proven, it's been tried, it's been tested. People have tried to break it and have never come even near close to breaking it. So this system works. And when you combine that with an administrative system where you have countries like India and Dubai and Philippines, where offices are being able to manage those infrastructures over there, and you have a corporate office here in San Ramon where you have the same people. If you think back, there's a core team in corporate that's been there since we've been here, Pastor Denise, and when you have a consistency of the same people, they get a chance to interact and get all kinds of challenges thrown their way. And as a result of being there, being seasoned administrative staff, you'd be able to navigate a lot of things that if you're constantly having turnover would really cause a tremendous, tremendous upheaval in your organization. So you have this same system Mel and Amy has put together, not only from a binary compensation place, but also from an integral corporate standpoint that helps the new distributor today be able to do more than we could do a year ago or 2 years ago. This system is being perfected. Now, is the system perfect? No, it's not perfect, but no system is perfect. But every day the system is being tweaked. Every day the system is being bettered by your input and our input to say, hey, this has happened and can't figure out what this is about. And again, that gives the system a chance to be tweaked and be bettered for the overall people. Because listen, folks, the goal is, we need to get 100,000 people in this business over the next couple of years. 100,000 people in this business is going to change your financial picture forever. You got to imagine with the number of people that we have in the company now, being a 2-month-old company, when we go to 100,000, there's going to be a lot of those people in your downlines. You're literally talking about, $15,000, $20,000, $30,000 a month. Just because the company's growing. So we have to keep pushing to grow this business as quick as we can because it's going to change all our financial futures.
There we go. That's it. Well, Pastor Dale, one of the great things we have about the company are the beautiful, beautiful, beautiful testimonies. And this young lady is getting ready to come up. She's been with us. We met her in Las Vegas. She's on the North Carolina team. She helps Pat Lowe host a call every Tuesday and Thursday. And she's always come on the call telling us about the product. She's been in the medical field for the last 24 years, so she knows her business. But she also has a testimony that I'm looking forward to hearing. And so let's welcome to the call, not a stranger to us, Miss Melissa Honeybee. Melissa, you there, dear?
Good morning, Pastor Denise Pastor Dale. I'm here.
Hey, Honeybee.
Hey.
How are you this morning?
I'm good. You're going to pull at my heartstrings to tell my testimony because I normally don't like to tell what's going on. With me, I like to help others. And so today, hopefully my story helps a lot.
Okay. Well, let's hear your story, dear.
Well, it started about 20 years ago, and that's a long time. I got sick during my pregnancy. Knowing that I work in the medical field, I see a lot of sick people. Being a physician's assistant, I treated patients in the office, hospital, nursing homes. So at that time, I was rounding for about 20 physicians, and I was in my first trimester of my pregnancy. So, during your first, trimester, you usually get sick. So therefore, believe it or not, I developed pneumonia twice, and I was hospitalized. And after I was discharged, I continued to have problems with my breathing, and I kept getting worse. So my OB-GYN did a consult with me, and he advised me that he wanted me to abort my child. There was no way. So I know it's like, wow. So I decided that I was just going to take my chances. And, they kept saying, your prognosis 3 to 5 years. That's all you'll have if you don't do this. So I chose, to follow through with my pregnancy, which I delivered a very, very healthy little boy.
Wow.
And he's 20. He's 20 now, and he never, believe it or not, was never sick for the 20 years, a day of his life. But he was perfect. But in return, I did develop a disease, and it was called pulmonary fibrosis. And I know you had a lung issue also. So what that means is I had, scarring of my lungs, which in return, I only have air capacity of one lung. That's functioning normal. So with that being, said, I'm on high doses of steroids every day. So I don't know if you know anything about prednisone, which is a very ugly pill, but it does allow you to breathe and allows you to function as normally as possible. But the downsides are, weight gain. It depletes calcium in your bones. You can end up with internal bleeding because of, the pills eating away in your intestines. And also you can develop cancer. So for the past 20 years, I've been on several medications. I will tell you right now, I'm proud to say that I started my sprays back in February, and I'm continuing to lose weight, which is very impossible being on steroids. My breathing has never been better than ever. So I will tell you, I started taking the D-Power and the D-Boost, and I noticed when I take these, my airway completely opens up. So I replaced those instead of using steroid inhalers. And I was on acid reflux medicine and all that because of steroids. Once I started pumping my Super 10, guess what? My digestive system got better. It helped with the inflammation of my steroids. It quit putting pressure on my body. And, I'm able to do more things than before. The key is our delivery system in our sprays. It's got quality nutrition. It's at the highest absorption rate, possible. And it's the intraoral sprays by 10. I have everything that I need to have a normal functioning life. And just now, this week, I added cell energy, and I'm so looking forward to becoming a non-pharmaceutical individual with full life longevity. I mean, I couldn't ask for a better tool. Knowing being in the med field for 25 years and being a physician's assistant, I'm usually the one that takes care of others instead of worrying about myself. And with this product, it's actually given me so much more life. And, one of my passions is I used to sing a lot, and I had to give that up because I couldn't breathe, and I couldn't, blow my nose and all that. Well, I use my Boost and my D-Power, and I'm a songbird. I'm singing all the time, recording again, and I'm doing things that I used to do that I thought were going to be completely out of my life. And no longer. I'm able to be a normal functioning person to do, things that are my passion and are my pleasure in life. So that's my story, and it's, it's a heart-touching story for myself. And I don't usually share it with a lot, but, how can I not? Yeah. It's completely taken me off of most of my pharmaceuticals. I just started the cell energy, and I just know I'm debating within about 6 weeks I'll probably be off steroids completely. So that's huge.
Wow. That is huge. And, I know what it's like with those steroids, Melissa. Our testimony is so similar. Our testimony is so similar. And, I was on those steroids. And, Melissa, when you take, not just the steroid, but when you take that inhaler, doesn't it feel like it's like little sparks of sharp chemicals just eating at you? Like once you smell that thing, it just feels like little sparks just eating at the inside of your body.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is, it's, the inhalers, they open up my airways. So I didn't worry about all that. I was just I'm glad to be able to breathe and able to, open me up. But, in return, I have quit all my inhalers, and I really did. I completely am not on anything except for when I start feeling tight, the pollen and all that.
Yeah.
I grab my spray. I take one spray of each, and it completely opens my airway. And it does it instantly. It's amazing.
It is amazing. I think it's amazing. Melissa, I can truly relate to what you're saying. It's like when the pollen's in the air, if you get like a little mucus, in your throat or in your chest or something, I don't know what it is, but when you take that D and you start spraying it, it's almost like it collects that mucus and it pulls it out of you. Did you experience that?
Yeah. It's amazing. Like my airways is a lot more, restricted because if you can only imagine, it's sometimes hard when you have allergies to breathe with both lungs. With me having one, I have to be very careful.
Right.
And when I do the spray, I do the D and the B combined. And when I do that, it's completely, I could probably go run a marathon. And I've been lightly jogging, believe it or not, and I was told never would I be able to do this.
Wow.
So it's like, woo! Yeah,
and then you used to sing. Melissa, you said you used to sing.
I did, and I started recording again, and I'm teaching kids vocal lessons, and I'm back in my groove, and it's so funny because my kids I make them practice their breathing before they come, and if they don't, they're like, "Can I spray those 2 sprays that you do?" And I let them do it because it opens them up, and I'm like, "Yeah."
Wow, and your voice is beautiful. I had a chance to listen to one of your songs. I was like, it was just beautiful. So, of course, I'm going to ask you to post that on the Facebook page because now everyone's going to want to hear your voice. So, but how long ago did you stop singing because of your breathing condition?
It's so funny. It's been 20 years. I had to quit.
Yeah.
I had to quit completely. So, back in October, I was just playing with it, and I just still couldn't do it with being on steroids. So full force, January, February, March, April, I've been singing my hiney off, and I've been enjoying every bit of it.
So 20 years ago, you had to stop singing because of the breathing condition. Now because of the sprays, you picked up your mic 6 months ago, and now you're singing. See, that's it.
Absolutely.
That's beautiful.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it brought life back into.
Yes, yes, I know exactly what you mean, Melissa. I hear you. Our testimony is just so similar, and I tell you, these vitamin sprays are just amazing. And I take the D Power, the B Boost, and the Super 10. That Super 10 helps with it because there's a lot of inflammation that happens in your body when the body gets sick. Because in a way it's kind of protected, it's trying to protect itself. But when that inflammation, like Pastor Dale always explained about the importance of the danger of inflammation in your body when it doesn't turn off. And that was one thing that was a concern, was the inflammation just wouldn't go down. And the Super 10, I really do believe it was the Super 10 to help to reduce inflammation that was just in my body for so long. And thank Pastor Dale. Come on in. You have something from Melissa in regards to her testimony?
Well, I tell you, that's an amazing testimony. And there's so many people who can relate to that testimony. I was talking to a gentleman the other day, and he was talking about how he was traveling out because he has a friend who has, similar testimony that you guys have, unable to breathe and all of these different steroids and things that they put him on. And when I told him about Pastor Denise's testimony, he said, I got to get this product, and I got to get this product to them. And so when you think about the number of people who are being challenged in that area, there's a lot. Guys, there's millions of people. Like Melissa and Pastor Denise, millions of people that would love an opportunity to have something different than what they have now. Bring a relief that they have. Absolutely. So there's a huge market out there, and I don't know what the statistics are, but I can guarantee you, if you talk to 10 people, you probably find one person that either has these similar conditions or knows somebody in their family who does.
Yeah.
And that's a huge, huge market to share. So I appreciate your testimony because it just reaffirms our market, and it reaffirms that we have a product that helps change lives, even in this area.
Absolutely. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Well, thank you, Melissa. We know that, like you said, you always like to be the one helping other people. I can understand that as well. And but when we call on you to say, hey, let's talk about Melissa. I know you don't like to do that, but we thank you for sharing it. But why don't you tell us right quick before we let you go, take a couple of minutes and just share a little bit about that cell energy.
Oh, my gracious. You know, I was kind of like, you know, the people at Thanksgiving time. They're open. They're waiting for the doors to open for that shopping experience. Mm-hmm. I put notes on my window for FedEx, UPS. Please, if my package comes, here's my signature. I need it. So I was so anticipating it. But we have cell energy is going, and it's changing life even now. I have great testimonies from some of my people that have already started it a week before me. I almost wanted to go break down the door and grab it. But it has powerful ingredients that are natural. And the one that everybody's got the hype about is the glutathione. Mm-hmm. It's the number one molecule that we need in our body. It treats so many people. I mean, we have to have that to function normally, and that's what keeps our immune system balanced. Mm-hmm. And cell energy is going to rechange. I kind of like to do like a car analogy, and I'm going to briefly touch on the others. Our bodies are machines, so I use a car analogy. And with a car, you have to have fuel, so that's your D power. Mm-hmm. And then you've got to have your spark plugs, up to date. That's your B boost. And you got to have your oils and your engine lubricated. That's your Super 10. And then, without tires, which is our cell energy, you got to have that to keep everything balanced. And you've got to, it's protecting you because your four wheels are what's keeping you moving. And if you got too much weight going on in that car, you got to have that blend. Have that perfect dynamic. So that's what I use. But believe it or not, if you don't use the other products, and if you're not overweight, that's okay. You don't need this one. But if you are, you want to stay healthy, you do need to spray all the sprays. It gives you complete nutrition that our body needs and craves. We need that in our system to keep everything moving. If you have one imbalance, believe it or not, it affects so many things. It's like a vicious cycle. It continues to break down your body, and then we go to the doctor and we get these pharmaceuticals that mask the symptoms. And I say mask it because it doesn't treat it. It masks the symptom, and then you'll end up having another problem because of that pharmaceutical, and it's a domino effect. So we have a product on our hands that they're all dynamics, 5 of them, 5 products that will be life-changing, and not just for one person, but for everyone, because we're all made the same way. We all have, our lungs, our heart, our nervous system, our brain. We all have that. And with the cell energy, with the glutathione in it, we have our elderly, maybe grandparents or neighbors or uncles and all that. They need that to be able to get their like say early dementia or Alzheimer's has kicked in. Believe it or not, one day of spraying can make a big difference. I've had testimonies where within 2 hours, one of my clients, their mom didn't even know who they were. They would go visit at the nursing home, and then boom, 3 hours later, they're like, well, what are you doing here? Where am I? They were like back to normal. That's just in a few hours. Can you imagine daily spraying? We can have our grandparents, parents, everyone back, that are close to our heart. You would love to have that, conversation that maybe you might not have had with your parents or grandparents for, a few years, and they had to go in a nursing home, and they, you just miss that time and start spraying them, and things start triggering back, and it's giving them, life back, and it gives you what you've lacked and missed, with them. It's going to change the way that the world has in nutrition, and the development of the way that it's, into the body. It's amazing. It's truly amazing.
I love how we're learning so much about this body that is so fearfully and wonderfully made and designed by God. And so, for so long we just kind of taken advantage of nutrition and foods and stuff we've been throwing in it. But, actually, if you just think about what these sprays are doing for you, for everyone that's taking these sprays and for your family and your loved ones, you have to understand how the body has this immune system. And this immune system is there to protect you. It's there to protect you from anything that would come against this body. But if the immune system is weak and if it's not strong, then all these different diseases and infections can come, and it's going to be hard. You won't have the ability to fight off the things that come against your body. And so that glutathione that's in the cell energy, along with all the other sprays we have, it is like Melissa said, it's like the fuel that fuels your immune system. It builds your immune system up to fight for you. And that's in a nutshell, that's what it's doing, right, Melissa? It's just
it is.
Body. Mm-hmm. And
it is most of our main diseases are because of immunity.
Mm-hmm.
So once you start giving, our body the B, the D, the super 10, you got the inflammation because there's 5 diseases that kill us for inflammation. Then you add the cell energy, it is going to be the most unique antioxidant. It's, it is going to protect our nervous system, help our brain. It protects the cells from free radicals that damage us. Mm-hmm. It's going to help inhibit the spread of cancer, and mainly prostate cancer. I don't know if you know that resveratrol helps with, prevention of prostate cancer. It lowers your blood pressure. It keeps your heart healthy. It normalizes inflammation. It's going to help prevent Alzheimer's, dementia. It's going to reverse that. And I can go on with alpha-lipoic acid, which is another ingredient, and of course it's a natural antioxidant. We have the most amazing tool to help others, help ourselves, and create a healthy world instead of a sick world. Mm-hmm. And that's the key. That's the key to longevity. Heck, I don't care if I'm 110 years old. I know I'm gonna be out there, walking and getting my groove on if I continue with these sprays. So
that's right. We all will. Well, Melissa, thank you so very much. You're so appreciated here in Team Effort Network. You bring so much to the family, and we can't wait to see you this weekend in San Francisco to embrace you, and everyone else is going to be. There's going to be a lovely get-together for us all.
Well, thank you, Pastor Dale.
Thank you. Thank you so much. It's been a wonderful call, family. I know that you've heard something that has moved you from facts to faith to action. I also want to remind you that today Anita Poole has taken Wednesday, and she is just pouring herself into getting us trained on 10. So she does a full presentation on 10, and she talks about the product and the compensation plan and any questions that you would have that you want to ask. There's a chat box on the webinar. You can ask her right there, and she will get an answer for you. So that training is going to take place today online. It's going to be 9:30 Pacific time, 9:30 this morning Pacific time, and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So that's today. So join Anita Poole today, 9:30 Pacific, 12:30 p.m. The link to join Anita is on the Facebook page, Tenacious Generation Facebook page. And right quick, I'm trying to think of the link for the broadcast. I can tell you, let me look it up. But that is today, so let's not forget that. And let's not forget that immediately following this call at 12:10 Pacific, Eastern, and at 9:10 Pacific, we do have the Spanish call. So right after this call at the 9:10 a.m. Pacific and 12:10 Eastern, there is a Spanish conference call that takes place every day, Monday through Friday. So tune into that with your Spanish-speaking friends. And also want to remind you, Melissa, we're going to be in North Carolina together.
I'm excited.
So Pastor Dale, myself, along with executive founding member Ms. Vicki Soto, we're heading to North Carolina, Greensboro, North Carolina, on May the 24th. That's next weekend. We're going to be in North Carolina. Knock it out. We're going to be at the DoubleTree Hotel, which is at High Point Road, and Dolores Williams put a beautiful flyer out there on Facebook. So, and we'll get that posted on the Tenacious Generation page as well. But next Saturday in Greensboro, North Carolina, the team is coming to knock it out. Melissa, y'all ready?
We're excited. I'm trying to download some songs so I can see y'all getting your groove on.
Well, we're ready, and
right.
this weekend is what we're all looking forward to as well. This weekend in San Francisco, just a couple of days away. I'm so excited about that at Penn University. Looking forward to everyone being there. And Pastor Dale, do you have anything you want to say before we bring on Kevin Vaughn with our quote for today?
Well, I'm telling you guys, I'm not ready to claim anything about cell energy yet. But I know I got my cell energy yesterday. And I purposely didn't take anything else. I didn't take the Super 10. I didn't take the B3. I didn't take the B Boost. I said I'm gonna do this on a solo. And I took 4 shots that morning and went on through my day. And I had a full day. And I tell you, I never got tired yesterday. I mean, even with the B Boost, sometimes I get work because I do a lot of physical work, and conscious work. I mean, it's mind boggling. And I did all day. And I came home. I had a number of meetings, late meetings. Came home last night about 10:30, and I was wired. I was up. I was wired. And I'm like, I wonder, is this the cell energy? Because, I mean, I've gone through the day sailing. I mean, I was alert. I never got fatigued. It's just, it was a difference. So we're going to give it a shot all week, and I'll report next week if it truly was the cell energy or was it just one of those days. But I'm telling you, yesterday was an amazing day.
Pastor Joe, I have my cell energy with me. I keep looking at it, and I keep saying, "Boy, no, wait a minute," because I have this natural high. I'm already high. I'm up and bouncing off of walls and stuff, and I'm thinking, man, if I take this cell energy, I don't know what's going to happen. So I'm looking at it. I think I'm going to try one spray. I'll take maybe 1-2 spray at a time, and then I'll go out and get my Spider-Woman outfit. And you'll see me flying around town. But great call. Great call today. Kevin Vaughn, 1 star. Kevin Vaughn, Atlanta, Georgia. Sir, do you have our quote for today?
Oh, welcome to the future, Pastor Denise Pastor Dale. I'm with y'all now. I think I'm gonna do the same with cell energy laser because I'm gonna be the Flash. Hey, Pastor Dale, I'm gonna be the Flash after taking some of that. So I'm gonna have to really regiment. I don't want to be the Flash right now. I'm already half the Flash now around the network. So we're gonna have to come out with some new superheroes for 10, aren't we? Real soon. We start taking cell energy. So I'm so excited. Well, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, how y'all doing? And Melissa, you guys are awesome. How you doing today? Everybody doing well?
Doing great, Kevin. Doing great, sir.
Oh, I love it. Thank you so much. Hey, guys, I got a few quick things real quick. We talked about the T for N10, right? Real quick, I got 10 T's for 10, right? 10 T's for 10. Run down this real quickly, and we'll give you 2 quotes, and then we'll give you take your life out of neutral. And we'll give you something on that as well real quickly. Hey, the first one for T equals 10, right? The second one, T equals team, right? T equals 2. T equals timing, right, in our business. T equals toughness. Everybody on this call is tough. That's the day because they're hanging in there. Guess what? T is for $1 trillion industry that we're in. Y'all heard that one, $1 trillion. T is for testimonies. Ooh, that's probably the best one right there.
Wow.
Our testimonies of our sprays that are working. Hey, T is for travel. Guess what, Pastor Dale, Pastor Denise, Melissa, we're going to be traveling the world. Not just San Francisco, but we're going to be traveling all across the globe, doing seminars, enjoying your life, doing presentations. I tell you, when these other countries open up, man, we're going to be everywhere. Get ready to pick out your own personal Learjet, ladies and gentlemen, and own charter planes. It's going to be powerful. Hey, the next one is talk. T is for talk up the business, right? Continue to talk up the business every day, ladies and gentlemen. Just came back from New York. We're going to be opening up New York State real soon, ladies and gentlemen. Upstate New York. I'm excited about that. T is for take. The last one is T is for take. Take your place in 10, ladies and gentlemen. Take your place in 10. That's the top 10 T's on for our wonderful business. Hey, real quickly, I want to give you the take your life out of neutral, ladies and gentlemen. This is a wonderful inspiration. I just want to encourage you to keep moving forward. Then I'll give you the 2 quotes for the last part of this call. Hey, real quickly, take your life out of neutral. You are the sum total of choices and decisions you make every day. You can choose to stay where you are, or you can choose to pursue your dream. I challenge you to stop making excuses for why you can't accomplish what you were born to do. Take your life at a neutral, ladies and gentlemen, today. You possess the power and the responsibility to determine your future and destiny. Remember, you were created to accomplish something that no one else can accomplish. Pastor Denise, Pastor Dale, Melissa, people are going to be touched only by you. There's certain people that can't be touched unless you touch them, no matter if you're around them. There's only certain people that you can touch. Get to it. Never expect anything less than the highest thing that you go after. Don't let people tell you you shouldn't have high expectations. Dream big, and make sure our young people, ladies and gentlemen, never hear that. Never hear that they shouldn't have high expectations. No matter how challenging, Pastor Denise Pastor Dale, it gets, don't give up, because your vision is the key to fulfilling your life's purpose, which is important to changing a life. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, that's what it's all about right there. The last two quotes, the quotes of the day, come from Pastor T.D. Jakes, ladies and gentlemen. He says, your passion that empowers you to be able to do that thing that you were created to do. Passion, ladies and gentlemen, empowers you to do the thing that you're created to do. The last quote of the day, ladies and gentlemen, I'm for people bettering themselves, no matter who they are and where they are, doing all they can to be all they can be. Come on, ladies and gentlemen, be all you can be, and have a great day. Back to you, Pastor Denise Pastor Dale. Listen, welcome to the future.
Wow.
Welcome to your future.
Thank you, One Star. I'm stuck on these 10 keys that you gave me. And, my mind, you shouldn't do that to me, Kevin, because my mind tried to coordinate these keys. And I'm just asking, well, you said all these team, too tough. Okay, I said take 2 teams to $1 trillion testimonies to travel.
Ooh, I love it. Another T-shirt. I love it. I love you. You guys inspire me so much. Just listen to the calls, man. Stuff be coming out of me all day. It's amazing.
Now, what's going to happen when we start taking this energy? I don't know. They got to put us in a box somewhere, right, Kevin?
Absolutely. I tell you, Pastor, we are going to really have to take a reference, a real good reference, and to really know what happened, after taking cell energy, because my cells are going to take to another level. I already know that. They're already rolling now with D3 and B12 right now, and Super 10. And if I'm going to have to do what Pastor Dale does. Do not take the other 3. Just take the one and see what happens. So I'm excited about what's happening, and thank God for Melanie Gill and everybody on this call today. What a great time in our life, ladies and gentlemen. We are really blessed. And I can't wait for everybody to just thank Melanie. When you see him, you need to thank him personally. And whether you're from the stage or from personal, you get a chance to meet him, whatever it takes, guys, you need to thank Melanie McGill this weekend, or through email or whatever you can do. But back to you, Pastor Denise. Just incredible.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Speaking of the $10 trillion testimony, let's not forget about the Team Market television show that's coming.
Yes, exactly.
Get your testimony on video and submit that to the Director of Communications, Robert Hickens, so we can get the television show up and going. Terry Whitener did a beautiful testimony yesterday, just simply beautiful. It is posted on Facebook, so check that out. You do the same thing. Get your testimony on video, submit that to corporate to Robert Hickens, the Director of Communication, and so you can be added to the television show that's being produced right now. Thank you for being with us today. Join the Spanish call at 9:10 this morning, 12:10 Pacific Eastern, and join Anita Poole at 9:30 a.m. Pacific and 12:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for team training, family team training. Thank you for being with us today. Be back on the call tomorrow morning to hear more great things in Team Effort Network. Melissa, thank you so much, sweetheart, for sharing your story with us today. And know this, family, you are loved, and you are greatly appreciated. God bless you all. Mwah.